one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Set to return. Here's Darnay Holmes. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. So out had the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I both covered this guy, Brock, the veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
The most passing yards of Geno's career, that would be over 4,300. Also came in a little uptick in interceptions, especially in the red zone. But that didn't bother Pete Carroll. He knew exactly who he wanted to restart their culture in Vegas. That guy is Geno Smith.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. They go play action. Here's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Smith. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Dude, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
3rd and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Now the Raiders readying for the punts, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert. All right here with Amari Hampton.
Just told you more of the same production from Herbert in year 5. In fact, it was the cleanest football of his career, Kate. 23 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. He's got to check that box of playoff wins. And that's not easy to do in this AFC.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Chargers first down.
Now the inside give to Hampton. Still finding room past the 45. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
And we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Brought in. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0.
Chargers.
Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game. Yeah.
You're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Dylan Laube on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he drives that buck backward on a gain of 4. Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
And the Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Out of the gun, here's Smith. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
It's now third down.
They send a man in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this one doesn't go far.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. Force a 4th down.
A.J. Cole on the punt.
For the Raiders.
And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. First call here coming from the shotgun. The Chargers get their offense set for their second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Why turn them against their own team? They're quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and might even hear a few birds.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Johnson finds the football, complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chargers will have a first.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Chargers.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
11 more yards.
First and 10, here's Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another Chargers first down. A gain of 21 yards.
It's Herbert once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 3 now. Herbert to throw once more. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
Hampton goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gets it again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers take a 13-0 lead. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Tucker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Holmes now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Smith setting the throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Fire pass, no good, so here comes second down.
It's now second down.
Smith. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
Brings up third down and 20.
Smith back to throw. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, get a little push, and now you get a third down conversion via penalty.
Brings up second and 5 at their 49.
Makes the handoff. Now to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
Brings up third down.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. To the air on 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. That's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to the air, Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
13 yards on the play. And
On the pistol, it's Herbert. He's got Hampton underneath. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Chargers first down. A gain of 19 yards.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Finds the in route complete. And they're on it quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be into the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chargers will have a first.
A gain of 15. And the Chargers first down.
Running it with Hampton. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Back to Hampton. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now third down.
For the gun, here's Hampton. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That play goes for 8 yards and it keeps the drive moving.
And the Chargers, first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down,
A new set of downs.
Chargers.
Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone, on first. Hits his running back. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 20-zip lead.
Touchdown,
3
Chargers.
drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity in any success for an offense.
Smith to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he crosses the sideline. A yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
3rd and long for him here. He'll get this to Tucker. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
Yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Genty from the gun. Escapes the defender. He's forward. Gets a couple of yards. Tuipulotu in for the tackle. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Smith has it in close. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Brings up 3rd down.
On the sneak at Smith. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap to Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Putting a receiver in motion. Smith will try again on 2nd. We go to Genty on the dump off. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Stopped by Deion Henley.
That's a gain of 3.
Rolling on 3rd, Smith.
3rd and 7.
Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
17 yards.
Shotgun give here to Genty.
First down.
Giving 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. will get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He tucks it and takes off. And Smith wisely slides down safely with enough to move those chains.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. First and goal.
Jumbo set on this first and goal. Looking to throw, Smith. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Geno Smith with a touchdown.
Hey, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game.
Raiders 7.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Herbert on first down. He's running with it.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
On the counter, it's Hampton. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Chargers.
Shotgun give to Hampton. This ride forward halted after a couple of yards. He landed Roberts coming over for the hit.
26-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Darian Porter on the coverage.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Excellent. Down he goes. Raiders got it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 1 down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Get that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 1st down, ball at the 36.
On the play.
Smith lost it. Picked up by the Chargers. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
I'll tell you this, Kate, the duality of quarterbacks in the league today continues to amaze me. It's remarkable how well they can throw it and run it. But in that case, when you turn into running back, what do you got to do? You've got to protect the football at all costs. He doesn't, and he gives that defense an extra possession.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Winston.
On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard
Hampton
line.
gets the handout. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
On a quick slant, he's got Allen. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Dicker on for the Chargers field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there.
The kick
And that makes this a 3-score game.
makes the score.
Yeah, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Laube with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Raiders take over
Now
first
the Raider offense headed back to the field. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. First play is going to be again to Genty. Nice move. He's got some running room. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Smith taking off with it. And that's over. He goes nowhere. He didn't even get back to the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Thornton in motion right. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Raiders with work to do on 2nd and 12. Smith setting the throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Smith on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
10 more yards.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
And again, it's Smith. Throw over the middle is brought in by Lockett. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Raiders first down.
All flag is down here. This might be a free play. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Again, it's Smith to the air. Cut near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Smith's going to throw again. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders jump some of the lead off before the half. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 10.
Chargers 24, Raiders 20.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10.
The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. On the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Chargers
throwing here just before halftime. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott
Our
Hansen.
tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Houston. The Texans at home to take on Tampa Bay. And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Bucs even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the lefty, Michael Penix. One of his 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame. He also added a rushing touchdown for good measure. The Falcons are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And oh, look at Patrick Mahomes. Can't find an open receiver, so he tucks it, and he's going to go, and go, and go. The cheat.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Hasn't won the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Shoves him off. On to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive. Jarrett loose, incomplete. He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. And 4th and 4 coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Herbert now off the play fake. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterback to do in the build-up to the game, Brock. It has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out. Well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
yards. That's another Chargers.
Herbert to throw once more. Gets it downfield, on target to Getson. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line.
36 yards. That's another Chargers 1st down.
Oh, Herbert lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And off to Jency. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the gun, Smith. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. They go play fake here with Smith. Lockett isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Shotgun snap to Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and
Smith
17.
on 3rd and long. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Picked up at the 38. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Caught by the open man. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He finds McConkey. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hampton now up the middle. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll run it here with Hampton. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers making a 16-point ball game.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead.
Raiders 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Roundy with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And I'm sure they're trying to bring it out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give them some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Straight ahead with Genty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
He's got it over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and
Out of the gun, here's Smith. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
a gain of 9 yards. And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. on first down. Here's Smith. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Line and 6. Here we go, first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
Smith yet again. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Brock Bowers. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
This is Genty on second. Shoots away from one. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's how drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down. Now Smith. And they get to him again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down. Here he goes, third and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And this drive has come to a screeching halt. 3 straight sacks. That brings up fourth down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
17.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And he just keeps on catching passes here in the second half. It seems like we're going to remember his work there from this game more than what he's done from the backfield. Inside give to Hampton. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Now Herbert to throw. Going with a screen to Hampton. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring him 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Formation.
Secures this at the 17. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Looking to throw, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. At the time elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Look at that power, deep left side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35.
The Chargers
and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Right side into the hands of Allen. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
The Chargers, first down.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Almost caught. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
It's Hampton on 2nd. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Chargers with the football and a comfortable lead as they try to finish off this win. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line, and it's going to be 2nd down.
He was brought down by Emmanuel Mosley. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd
Shotgun
and
snap to
10
Herbert.
at the 40-yard line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is